Okay. Welcome to the Forex Speed webinar for Wednesday, the 18th of August 2021. Here is our disclaimer and warning, and here is our nothing. We have nothing. We have nothing to go on aside from Mexico, one of the greatest places on earth to live during the pandemic, because the president doesn't believe that people should be locked up. He will die within the next couple of months. Obviously, he's more dangerous to Joe Biden than the Taliban, and a judge has ordered Joe Biden to use the Mexican remain in place orders that Trump boy created. So it's hilarious. Joe Biden's, of course, done some pretty sleazy things in a lot of areas. Okay, let's do Forex. US dollar index, DX. Now the US dollar index is walking its way higher. You'll notice that we had a long PHG trade on last night when we bought the Aussie dollar. We'll talk about that a bit later on. Have a stop loss at 92.46. US dollar index getting stronger. It may not help our Aussie dollar position. We're going to have a look at that shortly. EUR USD. We were looking to buy at 1.11644, and we can see that it's getting close. That's the area we want to have a look at, maybe even a little bit lower now. Let's drop that down to 1/3 at 1.1621. So we'll have 1/3 at 1.1644 and 1/3 at 1.1621. I think I like that 1/3 entries better than having a go at it strongly. Trying to pick bottoms. AUD USD. It got belted, and we are now filled on everything. It went down to 72.41.8. Now where's my PHG trade? Poster Roonies. Waiting. Use a stoop loss. It's annoying, isn't it, when I do that? Let's buy some now at and do 1/3 at 0.7260. Where do you reckon our stoop loss is there? Why can't I copy this? Okay, it's annoying. Oh, it came across. We don't got any targets yet. Let's make some up. Let's look at 73.82 and entered 2/3. So we will use the same stop loss as we put on, and if we get killed, we get killed. But at least we had a go. The euro getting euro getting so weak and the dollar index getting so strong, it's kind of annoying. GBP USD, I guess it's all about war, because the Americans probably have to go back to war because Biden screwed up the exit. Anyway, apparently it was very slow decision making, and most of the military are pissed off with him. I don't know anybody who. How could anyone think Joe Biden is actually alive, let alone a president, or capable of making any proper decisions without somebody's hand up his bum? Stop loss should be at 1.386 and have a stop loss at 1.372. He's more interested in how much money he can graft. You could also buy a break above 1.38 at the moment. Yeah, we can wait a bit. CAD, USD CAD. Why didn't the change on AUD USD affect FBM? Can we talk about that in the, well, put it this way, because I don't know. I've got no idea. Do you mean an Australian stock? Well, we can talk about that later, but definitely, usually when the stock market is going down, most gold stocks do not go up, even if the gold price does go up, because nobody wants to buy stocks because they're stocks. USD CAD, have a stop loss at 1.2527, and if you are going long this, we are nothing in this, I think. So commodities probably having a bit of a sad time, maybe not. NZD USD, Morticia Adams has locked up New Zealand. They tell us it's for the first time since early last year, and I found that hard to believe, but Morticia Adams is certainly very happy to be locking up New Zealand for the 4 cases. And doesn't she look the full vampire? Look down towards 0.6798, and she talked about going hard again like Dan. They're all copying Dan because he gets airplay. Gladys is copying Dan, and Dan's getting jealous, and then we have to deal with more nerdy people whose excitement levels are getting joy about vaccine levels going up. What gives me joy? Kerry chanting, get the stab, get stabbed. My comment was, how much is she getting paid for this? And I'm sure most of these people are getting bonuses out of Pfizer or Moderna. Moderna is interesting. It took 62 days to develop a vaccine. 62 days. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a good one. USD JPY. Or, if you look at the patents, it was already in development and they were all given it the same one. So all of the antiviruses or the vaccines you're getting are actually of the same formula. So where's the choice in that? Except for AstraZeneca and Novavax, which are traditional ones. Not on the USD JPY, look down towards 108.2 on the downside, back up towards 110 if it can survive. It's a mess, no question. Let's look at Forex. Let's look at commodities. Sorry, I've lost my marbles. We're leaving Forex. We're now in commodities land. So welcome to the Commodities Speed webinar for Wednesday, the 18th of August, 2021. Here is our disclaimer and warning. And we have long-term bear pause warnings in cotton, orange juice, coffee, lean hog, sugar. To your notes, we have short-term bear pause warnings in Bitcoin, cocoa, cotton, Kansas wheat, live cattle, sugar, oats and wheat. We have long-term bullhorns warnings in palladium, RBOB gasoline. We have short-term bullhorns warnings in euro, dollar, platinum, silver. The Baltic Dry Index, it continues to get more and more expensive to ship things around the world. So will people be able to afford to buy the things that are being shipped more and more around the world, or will they be shipped less and less around the world? Probably less and less shipping. Chinese iron ore. BHP pays out $2. Ooh, $3.01 dividend, US or something ridiculous. It falls. CBA falls. Market falls. Big stocks pay dividends or get all their good stuff out of the way. Market collapses. The iron ore price is still grinding down. It's trending down still. So we look towards $148. Remember up here I was talking about, I think, 180 and then 160. Well, 160 is the next target, and the next target's $148. And probably the best target I can give you is probably $102 to $103. Let's see if that lines up with anything we know and understand. Oops. $122 is a big range. 158 is a bit juicy, isn't it, really? There's kind of some old tops just underneath $100, so that might be the right spot. But look at the volume increasing as prices falling. Iron ore is cacti. Look at it bunching below the fat controller. There's that $100 area. So the $100 area is probably to $102 is probably the best target given the state of the collapse. Now it's not trending down yet, so 158 is an area where it could put its feet in the sand around that 162, 158 area. So watch that, takes out 155. It's what I don't know what the Chinese say to say goodbye, but it would be sayonara, harikari. Uranium looks like it had an okay Monday, Tuesday after being belted the rest of the time. It's found its nirvana, $30.30 around this area. Perfect retracement. Filled the gap. Get some uranium, India. It's certainly better than getting a vaccine. Looking up towards 31.219 and 31.29 and 31.86. And of course the Aussie dollar falling might help Aussie dollar uranium stocks if they actually supply it and mine it. Crude oil, we are still short and we are happy to change nothing. Heating oil, very heavy, very humble. Stop loss at $2 if you are long. Should be going up, but it's not. Natural gas. Also slipping a bit, looking for 352 and 345. So commodities are on their nose. RBOB gasoline in trouble too, looking for $2.06 until something changes. That would be a change, would be getting above 2.235. Gold. Gold is banging on death's door. It's come up, it's rallied enough. If you are long gold, which we are not, stop loss should be at 1760, hoping for 1827. You'll notice that it's come back through the lows here, so if it's going to come back down, probably 1750 is the right area, so the stop loss should be at 1769 if you are long. But 1750 would be a buyback area. 1750. Copper. Copper is cactus. Sam was asking about copper as a COVID killer. Look down towards $3.99. The word is that form of transmission is not likely to happen. So at the moment we just don't think much of what they're saying. $3.99. Copper is in Barney rubble. London nickel. This is the weirdest market on the planet, I reckon. Look up towards 20,138. It is kind of drifting up, not trending up. If you wanted it to change its mind about it, have a stop loss below 18,550. Palladium. Getting cactied, looking down towards 2284. I don't think we have to look really at the trades table so far. Has anybody noticed anything that we should be paying attention to? We'll have gold here. Silver's the one we should pay attention to. Platinum. Still ill, looking for 838 on the downside. After all these warnings of inflation and all that palaver, it's a bit sad. Silver. We did buy this, we did have good reason, but gold did better. Isn't that annoying? We're looking to buy, we had 22.89, 23.58 on a break above 23.58, and it's closing right just where we got in at. We got in on a break 23.58, the 13th, and I'm sorry I missed that. Enter 2/3. Gold, I just moved up that entry to 1750. Stop. Well, let's make it 1752 with a stop at 1710. We're looking to buy 30-year bonds at 164 and 4/32. Let's have a look at them. Oh, gold silver ratio, as you can see, gold can still work its way higher till 76.5. Once it hits there, then look out. I think gold should have a pullback, a good pullback, and we'll get ready for buying it then. the 10-year bond futures, we're looking to buy down towards 164 and not lower, not high enough, so we're not filled on this order. At the moment we are long 1/3 on the 10-year notes. Stop losses at 133 and 13/32. We can have, yep, same stop. It's a tight stop. Grains. Grains give you brains. Reasons our brains are bigger because we eat those grains. We learn to eat grains. The reason our stomachs are bigger because we eat grains. Look at the Aboriginals when they're not eating grains and breads and drinking beer and stuff. They were skinny as. They certainly had great bodies. Maybe saggy boobs from no bras for the women and some of the blokes, but certainly they were magnificently fit, and they were doing exercise, and we gave them our diet. That's why they're pissed off at us. Hey brother, you give me white bread all the time. You make me fat. And white sugar. And white beer. And so in the middle we've got corn. Corn, luckily we didn't give corn. This is the most useless grain in the whole planet. Look, because is not digestible. Look up towards $6.05 or down towards $4.73. That's why when people say, when I vomit, where does all that corn come from? It's because it stayed in your stomach all that time since 2 years ago when you ate it last. That's where the corn comes from. Okay, now let's do, so I think it's eventually going to $4.73. Soybean oil. Look down towards $56.41. Soybean meal. Confused, probably a triangle. Look down towards 333. Soybeans. Tried to rally. It's getting banged on the head by the fat controller. Slipping below $13.50 starts to make it look for lower into the non-teens, as I've been bleeding on about for ages. And wheat, totally wrong on wheat, but double top, 1-to-1, bang, smack. Okay, so we've got an ABC rally here. Maybe we'll get to the $5.85. So yeah, you want to put a short on wheat. Stop is at $7.80, $7.80. Look for at least $7.11. But I still think that $5.85 is a go. It'll follow the other grains eventually. Cocoa. Cocoa is rocketing. Stop loss can be now at $24.99. We are long 1/2 and relatively happy. $25.96. It's blown away all of our targets. I have to do some work now. Bugger. $26.68. Unachieved target. Coffee. $178.25. I always skip cotton, don't I? Coffee. Maybe it got filled. It's $178.25. Just missed. Just keep your stop loss in place. This will probably do. Notice it nearly got to the retracement, so it probably goes to $168.49. So we'll look for the rebuy if stopped. Okay. With stop loss at 61. We'll do 161 stop. Okay, sugar, we're going to look into sell a breakdown below $19.38. Commodities aren't enjoying it. Hopefully sugar's gotten them. No, stupid sugar. We'll wait with our orders there. Bugger it, I'm going to get it. Take my revenge on it. Orange juice. It's just confused. Probably an ABC pattern looking for 120, but could go up to 142 in that ABC pattern. Cotton. We'll do a December wheat. Sell. Today, 18th to the 8th, 21, 1/2. Market not open. Stop is at 780. Target 565. Entered. Lumber. Needs a break above 502, looking for 605. Have a stop loss at 446 or down towards 378. We did go long. Stop. Just keeps on getting worse. We're looking to I don't know what I put here as a break, but it didn't work, eh? This break would be above 528. I see. That was screwed up. Stop will be below 460 if we buy a break above 528. That ends the commodities. Just 1 second, I need to do some changing of the guard.